Thank you all so very much for being here tonight. It's just a pleasure to always have this concert right around this time of year when I know schedules are crazy busy. Myself, I think there's at least one night next week where I have quadruple booked myself, and I think I can do it. I have a rehearsal from 5 to 6, then an event at 6:30, then a concert at 7, and another concert at 8:30. I think I can make all four things happen if I'm very careful to not make any mistakes whatsoever. But we'll see. Probably not. I don't know. But anyway, that first piece was called Project March. It's just a really fun little march that we've been working on since January. This next piece is called Black Forest Overture. We actually played this on our March concert. And then we decided to kind of keep it because it was just a really fun piece. I actually didn't conduct that piece either. My student teacher did. So now I'll actually get to conduct it with them, which has been a lot of fun to do as well. We played this at Darien Lake, and I'll talk about that before we end our program as well. But we hope you enjoy Black Forest Overture. So this next piece is a fun one that we've only been working on this. What do y'all think? Couple of 3 weeks, 4 weeks, something like that. So I think there's a couple of kids that have been begging me for 2 years to play something from Star Wars. So I gave in, okay, I just said yes. So after the March concert, I pulled this arrangement out. We've been having a lot of fun with it. So this is, if you know anything John Williams, Indiana Jones, Star Wars, all of those movies, Jurassic Park, it's all really, really complex music. Even the easy arrangements are not easy, and they've done just a fantastic job of performing this and working on this. So we've had a lot of fun. We hope you enjoy this. This is a medley from Star Wars, the original motion picture series. I struggled a little bit, but we did okay. Yeah, nice. So thank you all so much. So before we do our last piece, this is, I feel like for a lot of us, this is our favorite one. We've really had a lot of success with this last piece. This is called Groovy by a really great composer for middle and high school level band music. His name is Richard Saucedo. He's been around for a long time, and he's written some really great literature that we've done over the years. So before we talk about that piece, I did want to mention, so, you know, our accomplishments over the years so far. They went to Darien Lake. They did not win. We came in second. But the rating system, like the band that won got a 96, and we got a 94.4. And the rating system, that puts us at the highest possible category. It's like good, excellent, superior, and then outstanding is the top level. And they achieved that, and I'm super, super proud of them for that. You know, when I think about it too, and this is something I tell my older kids, it's never about winning. That's not the reason why we do things like that. It's great to put yourselves out there and compete against other groups, and just see, see what you can give and what you can produce with a lot of hard work and effort. But really, it's that Bloomfield. All the years I've been here, I've tried to tell them, always put your best foot forward and always put yourselves in a position to be competitive, and we always do that. They always rise to the occasion. That doesn't happen in a vacuum. That happens with your support, the community here in Bloomfield, getting them to and from school and from practices and buying extra boxes of reeds and any number of things that might happen. And I just can't thank you all enough for all of your support. This is my 22nd year teaching and my 16th year here in Bloomfield, and I just can't imagine being anywhere else. I really, really appreciate the community here. Thank you. So, with that said, I want to go over just before we do our last tune, logistics after this. They're going to leave their instruments in their seats if they're in chorus, and they're going to come out the back and join the chorus down here. If they're not in chorus, they're going to pack their things up, and they're going to either meet you and sit in the auditorium, or you'll take them home. I hope you can stay for the whole concert. I promise you it'll be an awesome, awesome concert tonight. Once the chorus kids are done, they'll grab their stuff from the stage and they'll pack up as well, and they'll meet you in the auditorium, okay? So as far as the rest of the school year goes, we will still play, we'll still perform. We won't have any more concerts left for the middle school, but we'll have plenty of things to do. And we'll still have music lessons as well for the next few weeks. So just so you know, if you have any questions about schedules or anything like that, please feel free to send me an email. But again, your children are wonderful, and I truly, truly enjoy what I do, and it's thanks to you and to them too. They've been just a joy. So this last piece is called Groovy by Richard Saucedo, and we hope you enjoy it. Thanks.
That was Tiger Tiger, arranged by Mary Lynn Lightfoot. The original poem was written by William Blake, an English poet from the Classic era. We made sure to sing with strong diction or pronunciation to emphasize the alliteration and awe-inspiring metaphors from the poem. This was one of the songs that we performed at Darien Lake, where we earned a score of 90.4.
Our next piece is beautiful but very serious. This text was inscribed on a wall in a cellar in Cologne, Germany, where Jewish people hid during World War II. In spite of the horrible things happening around them, the unknown person who wrote this held on to faith in the sun, faith in love, and in God. The full text reads, I believe in the sun even when it is not shining. I believe in God, in love even when I don't feel it. I believe in God even when God is silent. Please enjoy this beautiful piece featuring Isabel and Hartley and Satiza, plus descant singers Tegan, Anna, and myself.
And these wonderful ladies are filling in for one of our wonderful friends who couldn't make it tonight because she is sick. So they learned it today. Thank them. I'm so grateful that they learned it today for us. Yay!
We chose this next song as a class, and our composer friend, Mrs. Carrot Stacy Bedwell, arranged it for our chorus. Die With a Smile originally featured Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga in an impressive duo. Now, our chorus part 1 sings Lady Gaga's part, and part 2 sings Bruno Mars's part. We'd also like to thank our spring accomplice, Hetty Beerling.
Thank you, Heidi Bjorling.
Thank you for joining us.
I just woke up from a dream where you and I had to say goodbye, and I don't know what it all means, but since I survived, I realize wherever you go, that's where I'll follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow, so I'ma love you every night like it's the last night, like it's the last night. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you. If the party was over and our time on earth was through, I wanna hold you just for a while and die with a smile. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you. Lost in the words that we scream. I don't even wanna do this anymore, 'cause you already know what you mean to me. And our love's the only war worth fighting for. Wherever you go, that's where I'll follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow, so I'ma love you every night like it's the last night, like it's the last night. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you. If the party was over and our time on earth was through, I wanna hold you just for a while and die with a smile. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you. I wanna be next to
Our final piece before we combine with the high school chorus is called Tres Cantos Nativos, which means 3 native songs. The language comes from Brazil, but long before the national language was Portuguese. Because no one speaks that language anymore, there isn't a translation. So we came up with our own. We used the sounds of a rainstorm and jungle to set the scene. Then we add movement and fun vocal tone to express what we think the song is about. Please enjoy Tres Cantos Nativos.
this time, the middle school students, oh, nope, I read ahead. We'd now like to invite the high school chorus to join us for Take Me Home. We sang this piece at Music in Our Schools Month concert, but wanted to apply feedback to improve our performance. We worked on confidence in featured sections, dynamic contrasts, and ending consonants. I am so proud of our ensembles at the middle high school level. I'm stalling here so that they can all get down here. Yes, come in, Amelia, come in. Yep, thank you, thank you. We are so lucky in Bloomfield. We have 42% of the entire middle high school involved in band and chorus. We're so proud. For reference, in most schools, 20% is usually the most you'll see, and in large schools with all the many course offerings, it's usually closer to 10%. So we're doing awesome things here. These kids are working really hard. We are so fortunate to have an amazing community supporting that music in Bloomfield too. Thank you for sharing your children with us and for appreciating the power of music in their lives. Working on it. They're still coming. Give us a minute. Altos, can you stop over there? Tenors, you were in front, remember? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hello, and welcome to the high school portion of the spring concert. That was Luli Zela, sung in the traditional Hosa. In this culture, the act of uniting in song can move or inspire you. We interpreted the verse in a modern way, basically, the party don't start till we come in.
Yeah, I'm here too. Our next piece was also arranged by our composer friend, Kara Stacy Bedwell. We selected Wildflower by Billie Eilish for its low, soft tone and haunting harmonies. We feature a trio including Katie Evans, Maddie McConnell, and Avery Newstead, as well as soloist Opal Behrens.
Things fall apart and time breaks your heart. I wasn't there, but I know she was your girl. You showed her the world, but fell out of love and you both let go. I see
We performed this next piece at the Nismas Major Ensemble Festival in Spencerport. Each time we perform Deep River, we've showcased different soloists. Every musician in the choir matters. Any of us could perform a solo and do a great job. In fact, Braden Arbor was supposed to sing a solo tonight, but due to his lacrosse injury, Colin Tenney is stepping up. We're excited to showcase Colin as well as Cody Kiss today as we sing Deep River.
Deep river, my home is over Jordan. Deep river, Lord, I want to cross over into campground.
As we set up for our final piece, percussionists, you can come get ready. We have many people to thank. We are grateful for the support of our administrators, including Superintendent Mr. Dole, High School Principal Mrs. Shannon, Middle School Principal Mrs. Masters, and Assistant Principal Mr. Parzak. Thank you so much for your... There we go. Thank you so much. Also, thank you so much for our wonderful accompanist, Heidi Bjorling. Thank you for joining us for this concert. Thank you to Roger Blackington, our sound and lighting technician, who's always in the cowboy hat. Thank you to Joe Flansburgh's team for all their work to set up and clean up for these events. And of course, thank you to all of you who are here tonight supporting these students. They work so hard, and without you, it wouldn't be possible. And finally, thank you. You have worked so hard this year, and it's really paid off. I'm so proud of all of you. Also, congrats to our seniors. This is their last middle high school concert. Wave your hand when I call your name. We've got Jade Ackerfelt, Emma Barry, Caroline Burse, Shoni Dahoney, Katie Evans, Sarat Kaur, and Grace McClelland.
it's difficult to believe in yourself and hope is gone, when you're alone and no one is there to lead you, hold on. Start to believe that your dreams can become a reality. These are the opening lyrics of our final piece, Si Tú Sueñas. We leave this message with you. When times are hard, hold on and believe in a better future. Make the future the one you want. We feature several students in this song, the percussion instruments including Ethan Bradshaw, Devin Hagan, Jack Day, Emma Berry, Shoni Tahoney, and myself. Enjoy.
Thank you for your patience as we transition to the high school band to close us out.
about one more round of applause for Mia Linderman on the alto sax solo? So we're changing the program. I probably wrote the program 2 weeks ago, and then I just changed my mind. So we are going to go to, this next piece is going to be a piece called Song and Dance, actually. And this is, again, a composition by, the composer's name is Richard Saucedo. He writes a lot of great music for concert bands. It's going to feature percussion. There's going to be some clarinet solos, a bassoon solo, flute solo. So we're going to have a lot of this featured instruments. It's a really cool groove, and we hope you enjoy this piece. That piece for me, I played a couple different arrangements of Shenandoah, and that I actually played another one that's beautiful, but it's very, I don't know, it's kind of it's the way it's written is, I don't know how to describe it, but it's very sparse and it just doesn't feel like it flows the same way this version does. So I was actually inspired to program this because of playing the other one, and it reminded me of how beautiful that last piece is. It's just such a beautiful melody, and the way he sets this, there's a flute trio in there at one point, and it's just really a beautiful piece. So we're going to kind of stay on this Frank Ticelli train here. That was the composer of the last piece. And we're going to play a piece called Cajun Folk Songs by the same composer. This is a multi-movement piece. We won't really pause too much between the movements, so if you can hold your applause to the end of the piece. This one's kind of a longer piece, but again, it's a really beautiful melody stated by the alto saxophone at the beginning, and then the whole woodwind section and brass comes in. So we hope you enjoy Cajun Folk Songs. Did I get any airtime on that last piece? Like, just FYI, did I leave the podium? I feel like I did a couple of times. Is anyone counting? Avery? Oh, you're not out there to do the thing now. The jump count. It's okay. Okay, all right. That's a really, really fun piece. We really hope you enjoyed that. So before we do our last number, I'm going to give them a second to kind of just get set up. And so this isn't our last concert. We hope to see you out at the jazz concert on June 10th, Tuesday, June 10th. That'll be our last concert of the year, school concert of the year. And we'll do our awards ceremony for the music department as well on that night. So we hope to see you out at that concert. But that being said, we have 15 seniors on stage this is their last concert band concert in this performance venue, and I wanted to recognize them. So I'm going to have them stand up. And so I don't make a mistake and leave somebody out or just get nervous, and I'll call their names and then I'll say nice things about them. So we have Celia Falson. Please stand up when I call your name. Mia Lyman, Anna Morsheimer, Keegan Pagel, Holden Lester, Caroline Burse, Shoni Dahoney, Grace McClelland, Emma Berry, Oscar Fenster, who's in the auditorium right now, love it, Mia Linderman, Katie Evans, Annie Dodge, Colton Perry, and I believe Joe Henry. Did I miss anybody? Did I get everybody? Joe, come on out here. You can't see Joe. Where is he? He's out here. Yes, Joe, come on over. Please give them a huge round of applause. So don't sit down yet. No, keep standing. So I love these people on stage. I really, really do. You know, I always look at this job and I have such a unique perspective, I feel like. A lot of the teachers at the middle high school, we teach kids from 6 all the way up to the top. I see these kids basically every day for 7 years. And you remember back to, and I told them the story earlier today, I remember back to when the flutes were just little ones. I mean, maybe not so little, but still, they would hide on me in the band room before lessons. I would be waiting for their lesson and they're not there, but I knew they were. And it's like a scavenger hunt, and I have to find them. They would be hiding behind curtains and but that's one of those core memories that I'll never forget. Again, 7 years is a really long time, and in a school district the size of Bloomfield, to have 15 kids graduating all at one time, I'm just super, super proud of all of them. You should be so proud of them. They are amazing young people, and they make me proud to say they're going to be the future of our world. They are kind, compassionate, they're grateful, they're humble, and they're just amazing young people. Thank you so much for sharing them with me over the course of these last 7 years. We will miss them so, so, so very deeply. But one more round of applause for these fine people on stage. I gotta say one more thing. I'm sorry. I'm just. Okay. Roger even turns my mic off because I talk too much. It's fine. So, we had a situation, and man, this is another thing I love about Bloomfield. Like, the price of being good at all the things. We potentially almost had 2 people not be able to make it to the concert tonight because of a sectional game for varsity boys baseball. And the thing is, like, it's not just the baseball team, it's the softball team, and it's the lacrosse team. And man, we are so fortunate to have not only so many talented kids in the band, but on our sports teams, and they do everything. And I call these good problems. Seriously, I really, really mean that. These are good problems to have, and we work these things out because that we do what's best for kids, and it's just the right thing to do. But man, it worked out tonight that I hope they don't get rained out tomorrow, that the boys' game got rained out tonight. So they're playing tomorrow, and we wish them best of luck. We hope you win tomorrow. So in the meantime, I thought I was going to be missing one of one tuba players. So I was kind of stressed out. So, man, this is the great thing, and I'm sorry I'm talking too much. Building community, it's why we do this thing. And 4 years ago, Eli Rhoda graduated from Bloomfield, went to Houghton College, and just graduated with a degree in music. Saw him at Memorial Day. I'm like, hey, man. I said that. That's literally what I said. Hey, man, can you play on our concert? And he said, yeah, I'm there. So Eli Rhoda, thank you so much. And Joey could be here, but I'm like, you know what? Eli's going to play anyway. So he decided to come out and play for us. Yeah. So thank you so much for being here tonight. Well, no, I got to stop talking now. So, okay, here's the last two. big